Hi, welcome. As you can see, I'm barefoot and I have 5-pound hand weights. That's all you're gonna need today, but feel free to go down in weight if you wanna use 1, 2, or 3 pounds, okay? Let's begin. We're gonna start with a warm up. So I'm just gonna start at the back of my mat. Inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, just let that breath out. Let's do that again. Inhale. Nice and tall. Exhale, let those hands go. Let's just bring these knees into our chest one at a time. Today, we're really focusing on balance. So it's okay if we get a little wobbly. So we're hugging those knees in one at a time, opening up the hips a little bit. One more. And then take it out nice and wide. Just kind of march it out a little bit. Just give me a nice easy squat. So it's nice and wide. Weight is on my heels. Sitting it back, really warming up the quads here. Using that breath, right? We inhale through the nose. Exhale, release. Hands can be wherever you want. I like to bring my hands behind. Give me 2 more here. Here's 2 and 1. Come on up. Let's inhale, arms come up. As you exhale, bring this right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, left hand comes back, right arm comes forward. Let's do that again. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, right hand comes back. Inhale, I'm using my breath. Exhale, opening up through that chest. And then inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, nice easy back bend, cactus those arms. Inhale, reach it up. As you exhale, hinge forward, nice bend in your knees. Let's inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find a nice fold. Inhale, walk those hands out. Just find a nice easy down dog. Let's pedal or bend the left knee, pedal, bend the right, or pedal, bend. So I'm evenly pressing my weight through both hands in my down dog, bending the knees. Really feeling that stretch through your ankles, your hamstrings. And then as you inhale, bring your heels down towards the ground, lifting your hips up. Head is below your heart. This is energizing. Enjoy this big stretch. And then look forward, drop to your knees. Let's just do 2 cat-cows. Inhale, we drop the belly, look up in front of you. As you exhale, round it up, 1 vertebrae at a time, chin to chest. 1 more, inhale. And then exhale, round it up. Shake it out a little bit. Let's extend that right leg. Now bring this left hand out. So you're making your body as long as possible. Nice spinal balance right here. And then come back through center. Take it to the other side. Inhale, left leg extends, right arm. Finding that balance. Reach, reach, reach. So good for your spine. And then come on back. Let's lean it forward, come into, we call this a modified up dog in yoga. Lift it up, bring that chin up, feel that stretch. And then exhale, coming onto that tabletop, curl your toes, walk your hands back, finding your heels, roll it up. And roll it out. I'm gonna put all my weight on my left leg. I like to bring my hands right on my hip. We're just going to bring this right leg out in front of us. We're still warming it up, but we're beginning to add a little more balance. So we want you to spread your left toes. If it feels better to have your hands out to the side. Here's 3, 2. Now bring this foot back. Can you bring your hands right in front of your chest right here? Maybe bring your hands behind. Holding it here. Find your breath. Now inhale, come on up. You'll feel that in your left leg. Reach up. Exhale, just bring your hands down by your side. Now we're on our right foot. Start to kick out your left leg. Finding that balance right here. We're just kicking it out and in. Again, hands can be wherever is comfortable. We're really challenging our balance here, which is not only good for our brain, but for our bone density. And now kick this back leg back. Seeing you can keep your legs straight. Maybe your hands come behind. Finding your breath, just staring right down at the ground. Relax your neck. And then come on up. Reach it on up and then shake it out. Let's grab those weights. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Right? We feel nice and warm now. I'm going to start with my left leg. So my left leg is going to come forward. We're just coming into a nice, easy lunge. So you're just going to drop your back knee and come on up. It's like you're holding suitcases right here, down and up. Now, option, you want to add a little bit more. You're like, ooh, I like this balance. Down, up, down, up. Can you give me 4 more wherever you are? Here's 4, 3, breathe through it, 2, last one, and then step back. Take a breath, and we bring the other leg up. Come into that lunge on the right. Toes are forward. You're on that railroad track. Just find your lunge. Finding your balance. You're holding those suitcases. Now, if you want to add that balance, we're going to bring this left knee up. Really working the quads, the glutes right here. Getting a little cardiovascular. You got this. We got 4 more. Go nice and slow. Don't rush it. 4. Breathe. 2. And 1. Shake it out. Nice deep breath. Let's step it out nice and wide. Coming in. We're going to sink it down. Now bring those weights in front of you and just give me a nice little squat here. Now see what it feels like to take those arms out to the side. So we're adding our biceps. So I'm going to come down and up. Nice and controlled. You're tucking that pelvis under. This is your pelvis. You're sliding down that wall. You're wiggling your toes, protecting your knees. You're engaging those biceps, inner thighs, glutes right here. Squeeze at the top. Breathe. Can you give me 4? 3. Last 2. Can you take it a little bit lower? 2. And 1. Now come on up. I'm going to drop one weight. Toes are going to go forward. We're still working laterally. Working in all planes today. We're just going to bend the right knee. We call this a lateral lunge. Come up and to the side. So I'm sitting back in that chair, protecting this knee, really working the glutes, inner thighs right here. Side to side. You got this. Woo! Here's 4. Breathe through it. 3, 2, and 1. Now, hold one side. Doesn't matter. We're doing both. Grab this other weight. Or not. Or have 1. Overhead. Triceps right here. Just for 8. 7, 6. You got this. If you have to come up a little bit, that's okay. We're bending and extending. Here's 3, 2, 1. Drop one weight side to side. Right here. Catch your breath. Right, we're feeling it. Woo. Now we're going to take it to the other side. We're going to bend. I'm going to grab my other weight. Come on up right here. So my weights are together. I'm bending at the elbows and coming up. I'm not locking out my elbows, squeezing the back of my arm. All the while, hello to this leg, right? Breathe through it. You only have 3 more. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Shake it out. Give those legs a little break. Let's take these weights. We're going to bring one foot up. Think of like a tree pose in yoga, but my toes are down, and I'm just going to come up into what we call an upright row. So I'm coming up and down, working the shoulders. A little bit of balance. If you want to take it to a tree, you can. So upright row, my arms are only coming as high as my elbows. Really working those shoulders. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Now take it to the other side. Find that tree pose. Come up. Again, we're working that balance right here. That bone density. So good. We're only on one leg. Working those shoulders. This is 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my weights out in front of me. Catch your breath, grab a drink of water. Real quick while I demo if you need to. I'm standing on my left leg. We'll do both legs, it doesn't matter. You're gonna come out and you're gonna touch this weight. Okay, wait, pause. Okay. Okay, we're gonna bring these weights out in front of us. Feel free to grab a quick drink of water while I demo this. Catch your breath. My weights are out in front of me. I'm standing hip width distance. I'm coming onto one leg. I'm gonna touch one weight and come on up. Then I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna touch the other weight and come back up. It's harder than it looks, then we'll do the other side. So it's same leg, same side, touch. Really using your core here. To the side, using the back of the legs. One leg might feel easier than the other. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Same leg. Step back, just like we did in that warm-up when we brought that leg straight back. It's okay if your toe touches. Reach down. You don't have to touch the weight either. Same leg, same leg. Find your breath. This is really good for our bones. This is really good for our core, right? When you feel wobbly, finding your breath, engaging these core muscles to help you. We call it stabilize. You got this. One more, go across the body. And now stand up. Find your breath. Take other side. Here we go. Use that whole foot. Press through those toes. Press through your heels. Look at where you're going. Now go to that opposite way. Doesn't matter. You don't need to touch it. Make sure you're not locking out that leg. You're listening to my breath. Right? When things get hard, we tend to hold our breath. We don't want to do that. Our body needs that oxygen. It needs that release. Breathe in through that nose. Exhale. I keep looking up at the camera. That's why I'm getting messed up. One more. Each side. You got this. Reach down. And then across. You got this. And then shake it out. Give those legs a little break. Let's add some biceps right here. We're just going to come into a hammer curl. Press up into shoulders. So before we were doing a curl out to the side, now we're doing a hammer curl. We're giving those legs a break unless you want to do a little bit more. So I'll show you. I'm just lifting one leg. Oops, I forgot to press. There we go. Here we go. Curl, press. Option to keep your knee up. You can bring that foot down. Curl, press it up. The biceps right here on that hammer curl, press up into a shoulder press. Now I'm switching legs. Finding that breath. Repetition here. Right, we're barefoot, we're really not digging, but we call it rooting. I'm using that whole foot, I'm pressing my entire foot into that mat, stabilizing. And then bring both feet down. Just give me 2 more right here. Here's 2. Breathe. And 1. Great job. Let's come on down. Come on down to your knees. I'm going to take 1 weight and I'm going to squeeze it in between my calf and my knee. So it's at the back of my knee. I'm coming into that, we call this tabletop. And all I'm doing is just lifting up and bringing it in. Again, working that balance, working a little bit of the glute here, outer hip. Press up and back. You got this. Here's 3, 2, whoops, 1. It's okay if that falls. Bring those weights down. Take it to the other side. So really squeeze and press it up. So I'm lifting. I'm flexing my foot. I'm holding on to that weight. Finding my balance. Again, we're using our core muscles here. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Taking those weights now. So hold on to your weights if you can. Arms are straight. We're going to work a little more of that back. So I'm going to come into a row. So as you see, I'm pulling this to my hip and then back down. So here we go. 1 side at a time for 12. If you want to take out that leg, you can. Nope, let's scratch that. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go up to the side. Okay. Now we're going to come down to a row. So I'm going to bring my elbow to my hip and back down. But then I'm going to come out to the side. So it's a little bit of a combo. So row, down, out. We're going to do 1 side at a time. I'm starting with the right. Here we go. So elbow to hip, bring it down. Now go extend your leg, extend your arm. Row, release, and out. Really working the core, the back, your balance. Row. This is a tough exercise. Out. Row. And out. Can you give me 4 more? You got this. This is 4. Row. You can leave out that back leg. If it's too much, you can just take it out. This is 3. Here we go. Give me 2. Row. Out. 1 more. 1 more. Row. Shake it out. I'm going to turn to the side. So now we're going to do the other arm just so you can see me. So again, try it once. Row. And then out to the side. Here we go. Make sure you're on the other arm. We're going to row and then out. Row, out. Finding your balance, nice and controlled. This is a big complex move. Think of that upper back, strengthening those big muscles. Row and then out. Row and out. You got this. row, out. Can you do 4 more? Yes, you can. Here's 4. Remember, you can leave out that leg. Here's 3. And just do the arm. 2. Let's do one more. Row and extend. Take it up. Shake it out. Great job. We're going to roll it down. You're almost there. Take a big deep breath. We're going to roll it on down. So coming to your flat feet, you're on your hips. Let's lift up our hips. And then bringing our arms up, we're going to take this to a chest press and then back up. So kind of like we did that shoulder press, but my elbows are coming out to the side and I'm pressing up, engaging the back body. So here we go. Press up. So my hips are lifted. I can wiggle my toes. I'm making sure that my legs are together. I'm opening out those arms. There's a straight line between my elbow and my shoulders. It is a press and press. Targeting the chest muscles, but also getting a little bit of shoulder. Here's 2 and 1. Now drop your hips. Bring both of your palms together. I want you to imagine yourself wrapping your arms around a tree. So your elbows are soft and you're just going to open and close. So your back is flat. Really think about this. It's called a chest fly. We're coming out and then our weights touch at the top. Fingertips are light. Again, really working the chest muscle here. We just did that chest press and now we're going into a chest fly. So you're already feeling this. Your muscles, what we call, are starting to get a little bit fatigued. We're almost there. Can you give me 4? Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Now roll it on up. I'm going to drop one weight. We're just going to end with a little bit of core. Your last exercise. We got this. Weight is here. We're just going to twist and twist. Now we're working a little bit of balance today, right? So maybe we take our feet up. Totally optional. Maybe we try a few with our feet off and then we drop. What I don't want to see is rounding through here, right? We have a nice long spine. If it gets too hard, you just come on up. You want to make it a little more difficult, you come down or you lift your feet. Can you do 4? Can you finish here nice and strong? And 3. Breathe. 2 and 1. Drop those weights. Hold it right here. We call this boat pose, right? We shake. We shake. You got this. Finish strong. Nice big inhale. As you exhale, grab the back of those legs. Roll it on back. You made it. Bring those knees into your chest. Take it side to side. Great job today. Extend this left leg long. Hug in this right knee. As you exhale, take this right knee across your body. Nice spinal stretch here. Extend that right arm out. Can you look over your right shoulder? Nice big twist. Open up through that chest. And then come back through center. Bring those knees into your chest. Extend that right leg long. Big inhale here. Exhale. Take that left leg across the body. Take that left arm. Look over that left shoulder. Big stretch here. And then come back through center. Grab onto the backs of your legs as you roll it on up. Have a seat. Bringing those legs out in front of you. Nice hamstring stretch. But it also feels really good on that back. You can bend your knees here. It doesn't matter how far you come. You can grab onto your calves. It's very important that we stretch it out. Again, exhale, releasing. Let's kind of sit it on up. I'm going to face you, taking those arms out to the side. Thumbs come down. We're opening up through the chest, the biceps, and then bring this right arm up, pat yourself on the back, grab that left elbow, stretch out those triceps. I always like a little bit of movement here. Find your breath. Open it up, take those thumbs down, press it back. Inhale, both arms come up. As you exhale, bend that left elbow, pat yourself on the back. And just feel that nice tricep stretch as you sit up nice and tall. And then release, bringing the bottoms of your feet together. Opening up the inner thighs. I like to kind of wiggle on those sit bones. Just open up the inner thigh. Maybe bring that chin to chest. Open and close the jaw. Be really proud of yourself today. Balancing workouts are hard. As you can see, I was losing my balance as well. So great job today. Let's just sit it up. Let's take one final breath together. Big inhale. And then as you exhale, let it out. Give yourself a great big hand. Great job. Hey friends, did you know that I do live yoga every week? If you want to do yoga with me in the comfort of your own home, go ahead and sign up below and join my virtual membership.